Hello everybody and welcome back to Automation Beamng with the TMC company. Today I have a few announcements on things that have been fixed. So my brake pedal has been fixed. I have taken out the stopper so this way that it will not prevent me from pressing my pedal all the way. It used to get really hard, so now I have full brake pedal instead of just like quarter. I have my shifter. So now instead of using the paddles, I'm actually using the shifter. And I have fixed my voice audio and my game resolution scale. So this way now it will be full screen and not have the black windows. Today, we're going to make two different cars and two different engines. We are going to continue the Cordair and have the Gen 3. And then we will have the new car, which will be opening up new factories, and it will be hopefully a sport muscle kind of car. So we're gonna go make a family car manual. We got to bring in the 1960s well by bringing in a muscle car, but I think the Cordair will be, see, I don't want it to be something like this because that might be my muscle car. But I think the Cordair, this one's 4-door, this one's 2-door. I think the Cordair will bring in this. So good old-fashioned steel. Oh, front longitudinal. We will do double wishbone in the front, solid axle in the rear because good old-fashioned. New project. We are going to call this the Type T6 because I'm planning on making the V8 a Type T as well, where it's going to have the same bore and stroke as the V6 engine. So this way it'll basically be the V6 engine, but it's a V8. So do I want to go 90 degree? I think I'll go 90 degree. Cast iron. The bore to 4 no. So I actually need to lower this to make it fit. So right there it fits. So a 3.7 liter engine. So that would be a 4.9 as a V8. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. Push rod, cast iron, cast. We're going to lower the cam profile to a 20. I'm going to have to adjust that later. That's going to have to be adjusted later. That's going to have to be adjusted later. Leave it naturally aspirated because obviously we don't have anything. 2 4-barrel single, maybe? Standard mid. We'll leave it as leaded because we don't have to worry about that till the 1970s. So we'll do regular old leaded. Fuel map, all that. Cast mid, dual. Actually, I might do a single. What's the RPM limits? 4,900. Nope. So that's good. We're got a whopping 135 horsepower. I do need to up the compression. Okay, so the compression's fine. Cam profile of 20. 13.4% efficiency. Anything stressed out? No, not really. I actually can lower some of that stuff to make it a little bit better. So let's lower the headers till we get to about pushing it. All right, exhaust. So cob away to cob away to cob away to. Let's try a single 2. So basically, I'm going to get the same 13.4 regardless. Sweet. Let's lower this and get it close. See what it says. So actually, I think 4-barrel, single carb is actually more efficient. No, maybe not, but 13.8. That's fine. Manifold can be lowered. So yeah, 135 horsepower, 181 foot-pounds of torque. Let's hear what this engine sounds like. Actually, I'll do the automatic. It's not terrible sounding, not terrible sounding. Do need to go back to this. So not terrible, not terrible. We will make it black. None. There we go. Looks good. I'll come back to the fixtures later, and I will actually skip the fixtures and all that for you guys, so you'll see the completed car after that part of it's done. We will do longitudinal. We will actually do an automatic, because family cars are going to be a little more desirable as an automatic. We will up it to like 140, so maybe it gives it a little bit of an overdrive. Open, because nothing's fancy. Radial, medium compound. We're going to up these to, what can they get? 215s. There we go, 215s. And we're going to up the wheels to 15. Ooh, that lowers that a lot. Let's see if we can up this. We'll go down to 14s. So I can get 215. 215. If I lower it any, it's gonna mess up that. Might have to mess with the ride height, but I'll come back to that later. Ooh, finally, solid discs have come into existence. We will do a 1 piston, big as it can go. Drum in the rear still, because it's still the 1960s. Down the rear force to about 70. None. We will do 10 brake flow. None. Bench seat in the front. Do standard to start with. Standard. Let's see. Gives a lot more comfort, but I have a feeling the family's not going to like that. We'll try it. Advanced 1960s, because I have no options. We're going to do progressive twin tube comfort. What is wrong? Low comfort, so I actually need to up stuff. Interior, let's bump it up to a premium. Comfort's still a little off. What if I go up to a premium radio? Luxury? Phonograph. So phonograph actually takes that out. Cool. Alright, so I will design this car and I will be right back, ladies and gents. Alright, so I am back from making the car. I actually probably need to adjust. Nah, that's fine. But this is the Cordair Gen 3, which is a family car. And then we are going to go to new car project. We are going to make a muscle. I get a 2-door, this body style. steel, ladder, steel, frontline tool. Let's do a wishbone, solid axle leaf. Dog, what you barking at, girl? Huh? The type T. Oh. Type T8. It should be a 4.9 meter. So my calculations. 3.836, and then this should be a 3.760. Do this. Yep, it is a 4.9 liter push rod cast iron. Should I do forged maybe? I think I'll do forged on the crank. Might do just cast. See what I'm push out in a cast engine. The cab profile is going to be a 65. I know I might have to up compression, but that's not a big deal. 4 barrels, single performance, super leaded. 2 mid, dual, none, baffle. What can my RPMs go to? A whopping 5,900. So let's up it till. Okay, there we go. Utilize octane. All right, that's going. Making a whopping 205 horsepower. Let's just adjust. Actually, ups it some. Up the RPMs. Let's go to the 58. Except for some valve float. 218 is the whopping horsepower number at this moment. Let's see if we can fix that. I want to hit the 250 mark, but I don't know if that's possible. Anything stressed? Yeah, the carburetor is stressed the fuck out. Carb size lowers that. Let's see. Let's max out the fuel. Bump up the cam, maybe? No, that's actually making it worse. Octane. So I'm getting 227. Of course, a small block is having issues. Intake manifold, that's in this. Let's try to do the cam profile to 70. So we get, well, it was a 65. Is that better? Yeah, 65 is better at 226. What is it? Low sportiness, seat count. Yeah, I've got those things. I don't know what the deal is. So she sounds pretty good. We're gonna make it one weird color, like yellow. None? Oh, that is bright. But good to me, good to me. Manual, 4-speed. Goes to 140. Let's bump it to almost 160. Open. Radial sports. Teams. Let's go to 235 to try to have a little bit more grip. Keep the good old Steely Boys, 1 piston. drum in the rears back then, so rear force is going to be 80. That type's going to be a little more aggressive. None. Brake airflow is going to be a 20. We're going to put standard. I'll adjust that later. Hydraulic ball is not. Manual rack pinion is great for that. Have to do the advanced. Progressive twin tube sport. What is it missing? I thought this was a coupe body. Oh well. So I will see you guys in a minute. I'm going to modify the car and put the lights and all that good happy stuff in it. And then we will see how it performs, and also the Cordair in sales. Alright guys, I am back. This is the Wolf. I am named it the Wolf. And the trim package is going to be... Wolf Pack? Maybe? Meet those, I will have to modify the current engines in order to meet that, or come up with new ones. But since I just created these, I've got to, oh, look at that, factory issues. Pay and cash. We'll eat it because we're just we're retooling. Ooh, I'm losing a bunch of money on these cars already. They just started. All right, making 24 million. Losing money on the wonderful, the Wolf. I don't like that I'm losing money on the Wolf. Why? I should be gaining money on this. I'm making money on the Cordair because good old family cars always make money. But the Wolf is screwing me as of right now, and it appears it's going to continue to screw me. Oh, my cash balance went to the negatives. It looks like this might be the end of my business. We're going to shut down that. See, now it says it's making money. I don't like that. Now if I resume production, I guarantee it's going to start instantly losing money. I'm still losing money every month, even though it says it's gaining some. Probably should have had the price a little lower. That might have helped me, because yeah, I'm losing more money. It looks like the business is going to go under, so let's stop production of this. Give it a month or two. Yeah, see, so the old Wolf Pack is losing me a bunch of money and possibly going to cost me my business. I'm going to let it just sell its old stock, because I've got like 30 months worth of stock, so I'll just let them sell out what's there. Oh boy, I'd like to at least make it to about 100 and something million before I turn around and go to the next set of years. But it does not look like that's going to happen. So my muscle car was a flop, and it might have been the fact that I am charging too much for it. That might be the thing about it. And the fact it's technically not a coupe body, even though it's a two-door. So I will have to come up with something else for my second factory to do that is not going to be a muscle car, because apparently that is a huge flop. So now it's costing me money. Let's unpause it and see if we can do something before it costs my business all the money. So, since this has ultimately screwed me and I'm now only 151 million because I've taken a loan, I think I'm going to stop here and I'm going to try to recover in the next episode, but we are going to go to the driving portion of the video because maybe we'll be able to make this work. I'll see y'all then. Alright guys, welcome to the driving portion. We're going to start out with the Cordair Fam Gen 3. We'll see how she drives. She's very weak for sure. Do I have a? I think the somewhat straightaways on the right. No, it's not. Not. Even though I've played this map a bunch, I have seemed to forgot. So don't take a curve at almost 60. That looks like that leads to the wonderful freeway, so maybe I can get the top speed of this wonderful weak-ass car. It's the freeway. Does this? Yes, it does. I don't care that it's the wrong way. I just need to get my speed. I don't have no other traffic here. Top speed because of how slow it is. And we're gonna die here. Get off the wall. This power steering's nice though. I'm gonna crash into that corner right there. Oh, we broke some polygons. You know, it's not as bad as I thought. I figured we would be dead. Alright guys, we are going to test out the failing Wolfpack. Which, already being flat on the floor, I realized how slow this car really is. So maybe I see why it's failing. There's no actual performance. Try to do some wheel spin. Let's get her stopped. Really? That's it? No wheel spin? None. Can we... Let's do this. The no power steering definitely sucks because this is a big car. Let's pull this way and... Yeah, she's really slow, which is probably one thing that hurt her on the sales. It's not a lot of power. Think I'll revamp her, bring her back as a big block car in the 70s. So maybe that'll save me. Maybe. I hope. Because I can make her pretty nasty. With her being pretty nasty, I should have done a big block, but I wanted to do the V8, V6 model in here, where it lined up some. And I already forgot that I went this way. Even though I went on a do not enter area. My shifter is nice though. This is the first time really testing it. It's just the basic Logitech G-force shifter. Let's shift down, get some power. But nothing crazy. If you have a Logitech yourself, I will try to find the video that gave me the tutorial about the brake pedal. And we will, so this way you can do it yourself. Yeah, this is what I thought happened. Don't skim it. There we go. Let's just go forward since that's supposed to go. Yeah, this car is really slow. I should have made it more performance, but oh well. And I think my next video, instead of being the campaign, I think I will do a challenge video. Just to do something a little more wild instead of a campaign. Or I may or may not. I might just do the campaign instead until the campaign's all the way over. Just rev out third. Let's see if we can reach the, what was it, 158 I had set the top speed to. I don't think I'll have enough space to reach that. So yeah, I mean, she goes, but she's not anything like any of the other cars I've made. Oh, that's gonna screw me. Yep, that's... So, yeah, I will show you guys a car I've made that was supposed to be set in the 60s, I think. Is it Scorpion? Is a Scorpion a 60s? Yeah, So it should be around the same year model car, and I will show you the performance difference in that, but I don't remember the engine that's in this car. So let's, oh, no. So let's try to do the wheel spin. You can already see how much faster this car is, so it's definitely a performer compared. Let's see if I can see what engine's in it. Vehicle config, body. Engine is a 4.5 liter. What? So it's got a 4.5 liter engine? It's got a smaller engine, and I bet my cam and all that's maxed out, and I bet. Huh. Alright, well. That does it for this episode, guys. I will see you in the next one, and maybe I can save my failing business. Goodbye.